Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Now, I'm a pretty big fan of the original Deep Rock Galactic. It reminds me of my childhood as a young wizard, toiling away endlessly in the gemstone mines while my friends played outside in the fresh summer air. Pretty standard stuff in the Dumbledore household. You know, I actually held a pickaxe before I ever held a wand. My father told me, "Now, Al, you're either going to die in these here mines or make a name for yourself and become a headmaster of an educational institution." And those words really spoke to me. I was 9 3/4 years old when he told me that. Anyways, from the Steam page, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor is, and I quote, "a single-player survivor-like auto-shooter. Wield the full arsenal of Deep Rock Galactic. Take on hordes of lethal aliens, mine riches, and unlock powerful upgrades. It's one dwarf against all of Planet Hox's." Which that just made me realize, do we have dwarves in the wizarding world? Surely we do. I mean, we have goblins, elves, trolls, poltergeist, female Quidditch players, all manner of fantastical beasts. I just can't recall any dwarves on screen, but I have a love-hate relationship with any of these vampire survivors type games. They're fun, but then I begin to feel like that monkey in the science books who's trained to press a button and the food pellet pops out. I want to be more than just the lab monkey whose brain is fried on dopamine. 20 minutes till dawn is pretty good, though. So as you maybe can tell, I've already put a little bit of time playing this and getting a feel for it. I do like that the mining mechanic from the main game is still a necessary mechanic here and doesn't feel tacked on. In my first playthrough, I completely disregarded mining and quickly realized what a fool I was. My lizard brain must have kicked on, and all I focused on was running and gunning. This run, however, I tried to focus more on mining and completing the side objectives. Also, I got very lucky early on with the upgrades I took, so that was a huge help early on. But if you're enjoying these types of videos, if you like, comment, subscribe, it does help a ton. Now let's get back to the gameplay. I really like this boomerang weapon. Anything that chains lightning is cool in my book. That being said, and maybe it's just me, but I wish the weapons were a little flashier. I get it's probably not easy to do given the design of Deep Rock in the first place. But I'm used to Vampire Survivor's screen looking like the Y2K New Year's Eve party in Times Square. Anyways, generally I favor damage upgrades because the name of the game is killing bugs. But I'm sure the Ravenclaw among you could run the benefits of a 10% damage boost versus 10% fire rate versus 10% reload in the long run. But I'm a simple wizard. I see the hurt number go up, I pick it. I play Borderlands the same way. Gun, do more damage, me shoot it. This game does remind me of pesticide duty in the Forbidden Forest. I once walked into a web that was 8 foot wide with a spider the size of a charcoal grill and twice as black. It took me half a semester to get all that web out of my beard. Worst off, the spider tried to sue me for destroying his home. Worse than that, he won. Not only did I have to pay damages to him, but also his 4,000 babies. If you ever wonder why we don't have nice things at Hogwarts, like, say, an elevator or a jacuzzi in the teacher's lounge, it's become some terrible beast is halfway sentient enough to lawyer up at the worst time. Anyways, a year after that was all said and done, I tracked the spider down in the woods and, how do you put it, evicted him from this mortal realm, and I got all my gold back. Well, some of it. He had already spent most on designer shoes and, well, you know, 8 legs and all. The day we have a spider enroll as a student, that's the day I retire. No thank you. The centaurs are bad enough. Have you ever been to a Christmas parade, or really any parade that has horses? Life tip, you don't want to be behind the horses. We invite the centaurs into Hogwarts once a year as a good faith peacekeeping measure, and Professor Filth, sorry Filch, doesn't have a broom big enough. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, so I'm having fun playing this, but where I'm at in my wizard life, the time I get to play games, I have to use smartly. So playing this makes me just want to play Deep Rock, put on some Mastodon, and mine Morkite. Deep Rock was very quickly one of my absolute favorite games. I love a game that is pure gameplay. You hop into the space rig and boom, mission selected, and you're ready to rock and roll. No one holding your hand. No yellow painted cliff edges for you to cinematically dangle on without actually being in danger. I just can't stand it anymore. When I want to play a game, I want to play a game, not watch a movie or read a book, but play a game. And before you grab your pitchforks, I think games are fantastic mediums for storytelling. The first Mafia, incredible. But when you create a visual novel under the guise of action-adventure, It puts another gray hair in my beard. I think that's partly why there's been so much success with these type of games. They're games in the purest sense, and they should be praised as such. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this type of video and my ramblings, let me know. I recorded more of this. Depending on the reactions, I might upload the rest of the run. Who knows? Did I make it to the end? Or did I die about 30 seconds into the next level? I guess we'll just have to find out. Thanks again and take care.